Hi crafters and welcome. Today is November 20th and it's time to share what I created for this month's Oh So Inspired. I am a part of this collaboration team that is organized by Alicia from Call Me Crafty Owl. So this year we are being inspired by each other. And we are ending this year by being inspired by our amazing collab leader, Crafty Owl. To see the cards and or project that the other team members have created and what inspiration piece they each have chosen, there is a playlist link in the description box and also on the end card of this video. I said card and or project because when I was scrolling through Crafty Owl's Instagram posts, I came across this and I fell in love with it. I don't normally share a video link, but I decided to share hers just in case you want to go and watch how she created this project. Alicia created an altered frame with Mod Podge and using products from the Not Too Shabby August box of the month from 3 years ago. I am not doing a frame, but I am using the same paper pack that she used. So let's take a look at my project. So a long time ago, I bought several boxes of this clipboard here. And it's, they're 6x9s and they're memo size. And if this tells you anything about how long I've had it, date manufactured October of 2013. Well, there you go. So I have 2 boxes of these clipboards and each box has 12 in it. So I thought, you know what? I don't know what to do with them. And when I saw Crafty Owl's project, I says this is going to be a perfect thing to use. So let's go ahead and pull in my project and I'll let you know how I did it. So first off, I went ahead and I took my clipboard and I painted it with my acrylic paint in just a basic black, and I painted the entire thing front and back because I like that finished look. And then what I did, this was what was so fun, is since I'm using the same paper pack that Alicia was using, these are 6x6 and this clipboard is 6 inches wide. So I was able to take a paper from that paper pack and it fit perfectly this way. Now what I liked about Alicia's is she did it on like a, what do they call it? I think they call it shiplap. And I really liked that look, and so what I ended up doing was cutting my paper down to 2 inches for each section so that I could put a little spacer between them and it would kind of look like it was shiplap. And then there was this paper in the paper pack that looked like, let's see if I could pull it out, this one right here. And so what I did was I just cut it down in a little strip and I added a piece to the top and to the bottom here. I just felt like that would kind of tie it all in, and it would, I made sure that the black part was right against my black clipboard because it would kind of just all flow in together. So you can't really see that black in the paper, but I really like the way that looks. And then what I decided to do was I pulled out my cameo silhouette and I created this sentiment, grateful and blessed. And I went ahead and put that there at the bottom. And of course, I did what Alicia did. I used Mod Podge to put it down. And then I also did another coat on top of it. And I also put a coat on the back just because I like the shine of it. But then there was something down here that was bugging me, and so I was like, it was where I took off the sticker, and so I was trying to sand it. So I ended up just going back over it with the black paint. So I think that'll be just fine. And then let's see. I decided, well, what I need to dress it up a little bit more. So I brought in a couple of ribbons that I had, and I made this little, what I call like a fuzzy bow, and I was able to tie that to the top there. I thought that would be cute. And I liked the ribbons that I chose because the checkerboard is in the pumpkins in the paper. And then this ribbon is Daffodil Delight. And I also used some crushed curry, but that's fine because you have the different shades in the sunflowers. And then what I did is I thought, well, what am I going to use this for, right? So that's when I decided I wanted to create something that I could use, that I could clip onto this clipboard. So I went in and I created on my computer one of my favorite verses from 1 Thessalonians 5:16-18 that says, "Rejoice always, pray without ceasing, give thanks in all circumstances, and for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus for you." And this is one of my favorite verses because whenever I'm going through something that I'm struggling through, or when life just gets hard, I really find it hard to rejoice. And I find it hard to rejoice in all and give thanks in all circumstances. But this is one of those verses that if God is telling us to do it, there is a reason for it. And so I want to have this front and center for me to keep reminding me what I'm supposed to be doing, because that is what it said is the will of God in Christ Jesus for you. So if that's his will, that I rejoice always, pray without ceasing, and give thanks in all circumstances, then I need to be reminded of that all the time. So I just decorated this. I printed this off on cardstock, added some more of the paper from that paper pack, punched out with my 1 3/4 inch circle punch one of the sunflowers from, and I think it was the paper that Alicia used on her project. And I went ahead and just added it there to the corner, and then I matted it with the crushed curry. And so now I have something that I can clip onto my decorated clipboard. Isn't that so cute? I just love it. And the way I wanted that rough edge there, so I brought in my deckled rectangles to cut that out. I just love the way it turned out. So this was really a fun project, and I'm so glad that I decided to go with a project and not a card. Okay, well, there you go. Thank you so much for stopping by to see what I created. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, you can show me your joy by giving it a thumbs up. And don't forget to go check out all the other cards and or projects created by the other team members and see what card or project they each picked for their inspiration. So hope to see you all next year when we will start up a new Oh So Inspired hop and see if our team will remain the same or if we will have a different team. So until my next video, happy crafting, and remember, choose joy, and may God bless you all. Bye-bye.